Welcome to another episode of Feeding Frenzy Breakfast. Today I'm in the house of Chef Kishi Arora.
Hi Namrata.
Hi Kishi. And Kishi and I are at her place because she's the executive chef for Mad Over Donuts. And because we are not making any donuts today, we'll be cooking up something in the kitchen.
Yes.
But Kishi, apart from Mad Over Donuts, you have been a chef for a while now.
Right.
You passed out of Culinary Institute, America, which is like the Harvard of culinary school.
Right.
So what did you specialize in over there?
I specialize chocolates and I specialize baking pastries. So pretty much from your breads to all your desserts, everything.
Ah, so that's really interesting. So your folks at home must be pretty happy having the chef around.
Yeah, but I think now it's time that, like I'm cooking all those healthy meals and stuff because both my parents are diabetic.
Oh, okay. So, but it's good because you are a chef, so you have the knowledge of food and you know what you can substitute for what.
Right.
And you can come up with something really tasty. So, what got you interested into cooking?
Well, I did my bachelor's in management and then I just realized that I didn't want to spend the rest of my life sitting on a table and working in front of a computer and be hands-on. So I ended up taking culinary and followed my heart.
It's better to stand behind the stove than sit in front of a desk.
I'd say hands-on is something I prefer, yeah.
Great. So we'll be eating, actually I'll be eating and
I'll be cooking
something really, really tasty. So let's go into the kitchen.
Sure, let's do that.
What's cooking? Well, we are in the kitchen and there are loads of fruits. It's looking really colorful and pretty. What are we making over here today?
Namrata, we're making crepes Suzette with some lacquered fruits. Lacquered fruits is basically sauteed fruits with any kind of flavor you want.
Okay.
For crepe, we need some milk, some sugar, some honey.
Honey.
And it's just plain honey.
Okay, now tell me something before we go ahead, Kishi. I've noticed that all the honey dips, they have this grit thing. Why is that? I mean, is there a reason for
it? It tends to hold more honey actually on the, like on little spoon kind of a thing. Instead of a spoon, you're using this on the grooves and the cuts.
So, and you can control the amount of honey you're putting onto anything like
so it's an easy way. Eggs, some flour and butter. Very basic. And I've added some vanilla to it, like a fresh vanilla pod.
Fresh vanilla pod. Wow, that looks nice. And why is the honey, lemon over here?
I've added some lemon rind to the batter. And I take a little grater and just take the skin of the lemon, so it gives you a very nice citrus feel to the
okay. So that's the batter.
Yes,
over
that's
here.
the batter right here.
Okay.
Everything is mixed together.
Okay, and these black things are
those are the vanilla pod.
Ooh, and this is the vanilla over here.
Right.
It smells delicious. Can I just show one?
Sure.
So this is what a vanilla pod looks like, and what you do is actually you split it and you take out the seeds.
All the seeds, yeah. And generally you should put it when you warm up something, because then all the seeds disperse and they actually separate. Otherwise it stays clumped together.
Yeah, it's a really sticky kind of a consistency over here. Wow. So this smells delicious, and we'll be putting some fruits over here. So you have peaches, mangoes.
I have peaches, some mango, some mint, some grapes, bananas, kiwi, any fruits that are available at home, I would say.
Great. So this is going to be a really healthy breakfast, and I love eating crepes. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Well, we are in the kitchen and Chef Kishi Arora is making some crepes today. So just pouring in some batter. Now Chef, crepes, the batter is more liquidy compared to a pancake batter.
Right.
What is the ratio of the flour to the milk?
Actually, your around 70% is milk.
Okay.
And then rest you have like flour and eggs. Eggs actually give it some sort of leavening and binding the proteins in them.
Okay.
So that's how the whole batter, when you pour it, it clumps together and becomes like a little thin, like a wafer kind of.
Yeah, that's what it's becoming over here.
So it's right here, like how you can see it's cooking actually.
Yeah, and it's getting cooked pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And the best part is that over here we have this really beautiful vanilla. Where did you get this vanilla from?
I actually got it from the US when I was traveling.
Oh, okay. And
so it's a Tahitian vanilla.
Tahitian vanilla. And if you have to buy vanilla pots over here, where can we get that
You can actually go into like any sort of where you get like imported items, like an INA market or something like that. They're all generally available there.
Okay, but can we use, like, if someone doesn't have vanilla pots?
Vanilla essence is what I would recommend, yeah. Just a little, few drops, that's about it, because it's a concentrated form, so you just need to put very small amounts.
Very small amounts. Well, but nothing like fresh ingredients. So you're just checking with a toothpick over here?
Yeah, generally I clean the edges with a toothpick because then it doesn't spoil. And you can see that the middle part is still slightly undercooked. So we'll wait till it gets cooked nicely.
So these are the fruits which you will be sauteing.
Yes, I'll be sauteing these fruits with some sort of like a little bit of sugar, honey and some mint.
Okay.
So it's basically nothing but, you know, like big chunks of mango, peaches, some kiwi.
And it's always nice to keep big chunks because you have some bite in the fruit.
Right,
there.
and I like to eat my fruits and vegetables a bit crunchy. I still don't like to, you know, cook them completely and make them all soggy.
Yeah.
So that's where I would suggest that, you know, you keep
and
the
these
chunks.
fruits are already soft, apart from the peaches, of course. So they don't need too much.
Yeah, they don't need too much cooking. It's basically like a slight heat. They're already ready, and then that's about it.
Okay, but the more colorful the fruits are, it's
it actually you feel good, you know, in the morning when you have like lots of colored fruits and like a nice plain crepe and some honey.
And the crepe, how long do you keep the batter for? I mean, do you have to?
The batter can last you for 2 days. Nothing will happen to it as long as you store it in the fridge in a cool condition. But if you store it outside, I would say probably like around 5 hours, especially with like the summers these days.
And do you like after you make the batter, do you keep it for a while before you use it?
Yes, I actually make the batter and then I let it stay for about 2 hours before I actually start making all the.
Alright. So you've chopped up some fruits over here,
and we can see
for the crepe too.
Yeah, we can see that the crepe is ready.
Okay.
So sometimes it's easy to use 2 pans because it's such a you know like soft.
Yeah.
You know this thing like batter.
Yeah. So you don't want to flip it.
Yeah, you don't want. Yeah, you can flip it. You know when you have like a skillet pan or something. But because it's home style, I would always tell people to just use another pan and turn it around without breaking it completely.
That's a nice trick.
Once that's ready, it's cooking in the bottom. What we'll do is we'll just take some honey and drizzle it around.
Okay. Oh, that looks nice. Some honey getting drizzled on the crepe.
Yeah.
So can we use instead of like we're using maida over here?
Yeah.
Can we make crepes out of atta?
Yeah, you can make crepes out of atta. You can make crepes out of rice flour.
Okay.
So it depends. If you know, but the real taste is obviously from maida.
From the maida.
That's where I recommend. And then we just put some little bit of caster sugar on top to give it like a little, you know, crunchy effect.
Okay, so some honey and some caster sugar. Now let's get to the fruits, chef.
We basically take these fruits and we're going to take a saute pan and just take big chunks of peaches and stuff. And I'm going to use. Can I help you with this? Sure. I'm just going to put just a tiny little bit of butter. Okay. To saute.
All right.
And then I'll add these fruits.
And there goes the kiwi. It's nice and green.
And then we can take some mint.
Okay. And grapes. And some grapes.
Can we use regular grapes and not these ones? Yeah, we can use any kind of grapes. I just found those in the market and I really like the color.
Yeah.
So we added some.
This looks so cheerful.
Some honey over here.
Okay, just about a teaspoon of honey.
Yeah, and I add a little bit of lemon juice.
Yeah. Now another thing which I remember you had said that you had put some lemon rinds in the batter over here. Right. So you can put orange rinds also in.
Yeah, any citrus rinds, whatever you prefer. It's no, there's no hard and fast.
How long are you going to keep that in?
Just for like another minute more.
And then you're going to put it in this and fold it.
No, I'm actually not going to put it in the mixture. I'm going to put this on a plate on side. Okay. And I'm just going to fold the crepe plain by itself. Okay. So it's going to be just one of those.
There go the fruits with honey and butter. And there's some mint on it. The crepes are ready.